Hi besties, trust me to be hitting you up every now and then with all the latest teas from the Bazozwa season. And now guys, yesterday there were lots of chaos in Big Brother's house. Immediately after the Robinson task, there were lots of chaos. In fact, Timi was so over it because it seems Buhle won the tax, right, and she got for herself 5,000 rands. But it seems that what was supposed to be merriment for her, what was supposed to be a season of a period of joy, happiness, became chaotic for her. I don't know why she was bitter. I don't know why, or probably because people didn't really cheer her up as she expected, or people didn't really congratulate her. So it was a lot. And now, first it started with Tandeka. In fact, yesterday, this was Tandeka's face when Timi had a fallout with Koki. Tandeka would be like, oh, wow, can you imagine? Someone actually fought the fight for me. Because the way he switched from Tandeka and he moved to, in fact, between Buhle and Koki, their fight, their altercation, their whatever it was so intense. It was so intense. And when the camera moved to Tandeka's face, I'm like, this young lady will be like, oh, God, you just delivered me from this. And now she got into another. In fact, to me, was I could sense the disappointment in him. I could sense the exhaustion because what is all of this? Now, what happened? After the whole stuff, she went into the kitchen and I didn't know exactly where the whole thing came from. It was like something happened in the kitchen or Tandeka kept stuff and she couldn't see it. And the way to Buhle came at her. I'm like, why? Why are you so? You don't. I know you don't like Melly and Tandeka, but then what's the problem? And guys, remember that Tumi had earlier told his woman, in quotes, that's Buhle, that he likes Tandeka. Tandeka is his type. Know when you tell a lady that another lady, the other woman is your type, you don't expect her to to smile. You don't expect her to be happy with the other person, even if there hasn't been any form of contact, communication. Even if she doesn't know that person, honestly, there is going to be an immediate hate on the other woman because be like, oh, you are the one that want to come and stand in between me and my man, or wow, he finds you attractive, not me. So you guys, so many things was ringing in my head yesterday. And when I moved into the social space last night, people were like, oh, Buhle is crashing out because Tumi told her that he likes Tandeka. Tandeka is his type. But it wasn't that deep though. It wasn't that deep. So thankfully, it didn't really escalate into a fight or even a heated argument or altercation. Now, where I really got to get the whole gist was when Loredo and Dawn were having the conversation outside. They were doing some things and just talking about it. And like, no, Buhle, this is supposed to be, if you're supposed to be happy, you want 5k. So how come? And in that conversation, they made mention they are liking Tandeka, they are beginning to see her personality, though she can be a lot sometimes, but she's actually a nice person, according to Loredo. And please, if you listening to them, that you listen to that conversation or you heard them say it, please come in the comment section and let me know, okay? Before people will come for me, right? I'm so sorry I don't add clips because of copyrights, okay? It's a whole lot, right? Thank you so much. Now guys, so while they said that, we didn't know that something was happening because they were actually at the table. We had the Fantastic Four, which people have still calling them the Fantastic Four. We had Tandeka and Melly, of course, as usual, and we had Koki and Dube. Now, after that, that was when Koki and Dube stuff. I have that update here on my channel. You can go check it out. When Koki tried to tell Dube how much she likes him and all, and the young man turned down that offer or whatever it was. Guys, before you knew it, it was Buhle and Koki. Theirs was so heated. It was so heated. Koki kept saying, "Fotsec, Fotsec, Fotsec." Please, guys, what's the meaning of Fotsec? My daughter asked me, I told her for sec is get out of here. I don't know. I don't know because the way Koki came at Bujebi was so embarrassing that to me had to just put his hand on his head. In fact, the way people were just watching. So they both kept going on and on and on. And guys, Cookie was like, "Ah, go suck some DI, go suck some D." I'm like, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Why are you just making this about a man? Is it that when you have issue with your fellow woman, you just try to shame them with what they've done? I don't really get it. There are things people do is supposed to be their private life, and I don't think it's nice for someone to come at them with that. And how did she get to find out about all of this? She was like, go so I'm like, you who is telling somebody to go do that? You just told somebody, a guy, you how much you liked him, and he turned you down, and you are telling the next person. So why are you telling this person that it's not for you to still go and have some moments with him? It was so crazy. If our housemates were trying to rehearse on the wager, today is Thursday, today is wager, and we all know they lost their last week's wager, and I don't think they intend to lose this week's wager because it's going to be more chaotic now that they have started complaining their food is missing, their stuff is missing in the house. Imagine losing tonight's wager is never going to be funny. It's never going to be funny. So Dube, who is the HOH, was trying to like assemble them, was trying to tell Bujebi, calm down, it's okay. She was like, Dube, I'm sorry. Please, I'm sorry. Apologizing to the HOH for not listening to him. She was still coming at Koki, and Koki also coming at her. But in all of this, I was just wondering why she kept saying Fotsek and why she kept telling Bushebi to go suck some D. Go suck some D. Because I was like, oh, Jesus. Yesterday, I'm like, okay, you, Bushebi, you won. It should be a happy moment for you, but you switch from Tandeka. And do you know one thing I've noticed? I don't know the problem she has with Tandeka. I don't know. I don't know. Was there any point or at any point that she had her eyes on Melly? Because I know the only person who actually had some beef with Tandeka because of Melly is Didi. And now I think Didi has found a sheep in Loredo. I'm just thinking, I don't know exactly what I'm seeing there. Guys, I don't know exactly what's happening there, right? But then, at every slightest chance or opportunity Bujebi gets, she is talking about Tandeka. She is, talking about, trying to talk down on her, trying to like, what is the problem, guys? What is it? There was something I saw on the social space this morning that someone said, wow, even in the night when she's supposed to sleep in, she is looking at Tandeka. And there is this little misunderstanding, mister between Tandeka and some of them. I think, is it that they're trying to gang up? In fact, Koki was amongst those who were doing that. Okay, so I don't know exactly what Bujebi's problem was, but then the issue she had with Cookie last night, people felt it was Cookie was just overreacting because she is angry that Dube, turned down her offer, and that was why she came at Bujebi like that. But my question is, why would you allow little thing make you flare up when you were supposed to be celebrating your win? You are supposed to be celebrating your win. It was not even up to 10 minutes that you won the Robinson Stacks. And here you are coming at almost everybody. Baby girl, can you tone it down? Can you tone it down? If I was like, with this misunderstanding, I hope you guys are not going to say, oh, we're not going to rehearse on the wager anymore. Because even while Liema was talking to Koki, she was like, you guys should continue. I'm not really in the mood right now. Like, there's a lot in her head. She's going to, like, everybody was just disappointed. They were just staring at these people. What is it? I've not really heard this open confrontation, heated, whatever, between the guys. Guys always have a way of trying to do their things low key, but it's always been the ladies. And when you look at it very well, there is a man involved. There is always someone. There's always an you always attribute it to a guy, be it directly or indirectly. So I don't know exactly what Bujebi's problem is with Tandeka or Koki, but I feel that girl is showing us how insecure she can be. And she's a very pretty girl. Yeah, she's a very pretty girl. So I don't know why she's being insecure. And this is to tell you that when you chase after a man, he does not value you. I just hope as viewers, we are also learning, we are also educating ourselves, because it's better the guy goes for you, that he wants you. And you know that, wow, he really wants me, and that's why he's here for me. Because if at the end of the day, you are the one chasing after him, baby girl, he isn't, no matter how beautiful, posh, whatever you are, he isn't really going to be seeing that, because he didn't see it in the first place. He didn't approach you in the first place. Just like this guy was telling Cookie last night. I don't remember. I don't recall. I don't recall doing this to you. I don't recall saying this. Can you imagine that? So with all of these guys, look at what Tumi will be like. Yo, what is this? What did I just get myself in? What kind of a lady is the guy? Was so over it. But I think they actually spoke last night. Then I think they actually spoke last night, and it was crazy. Though later she went into the changing room and Offensive was there, trying to cheer her up. And people are like, "So just because you won 5K rands, is it the ego has been upgraded? The ego has been upgraded, or you think, oh, I now have a voice because I won something?" Like, it was crazy, guys. Anywho, that's just about it last night. So many things happening in the house. Trust me to update you on, I wouldn't say all, but as much as I can, okay, to let you guys know what exactly is going on in the house. Do not forget to let me know how you feel in the comment section. And don't forget that this is a reality TV show. We are not here to fight, argue. We are not here to drag faves. We are just here to enjoy the show, enjoy the blends of personalities, enjoy whatever it is these housemates are showcasing, without so much hate or dislike, but just to give commendation where it's needed, criticism where it's also needed, and we'll keep going on. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.